When I saw all my clothes on the models, every insecurity that I thought about my collection, it all washed away.
I have this overwhelming feeling na parang sobrang saya, sobrang worth it lahat ng pagod.
When I saw my collection on the runway, it felt good na parang I was able to really finish it, to mount it, to do it.
Just seeing how everything came together made me remember why I was doing all of it in the first place.
When I was seeing my clothes on the runway, I felt really proud of myself.
This really was 4 months worth of work. I genuinely found my own collection to be a successful one because it was made on my own terms.
Sari V. Yap founded Mega in 1991, and 3 years later, which is 1994, YDC was born. Sari's purpose was really to discover the next Filipino designer. When our late founder talked about YDC before she passed, she asserted that it was all about a clear identity, and that was not only personal, but also national. A number of notable Filipino designers have found their footing in the industry, such as Fern One, Rajo Laurel, Michael Cinco, Mitch Dulcet, Iverluski Azeron, Russell Villafuerte, Renan Paxson, Patrice Diaz, John Herrera, Boy Quinones.
Made possible by BYS, the YDC is back this year in the form of a competition among the country's freshest designers. Over 70 plus young designers have submitted.
So we decided to bring back Mega YDC this year because it's been 11 years since the last one. Now, the purpose of this is really to find the next big Filipino designer.
I was very excited for YDC because when I was fashion editor of Mega, I saw many great talents come out of this initiative, and for it to happen again at this time where designs are more accessible, designs are more global, designers have their own platform to do it, and for Mega to still be here championing them was very exciting for me, and I wanted to be part of it.
Competitions such as the Young Designers Competition are perfect vehicle for young designers to showcase their talent. It also is a perfect venue to see the new batch of designers coming in. We need that movement in the industry.
The state of Philippine fashion today is definitely flourishing. The landscape is completely different compared to about a decade ago. Subcultures, streetwear is completely represented, and like before it was only just couture.
Hello.
No, nice to meet all of you again. I'm Renz Reyes, 34 years old, from Mandaluyong, and I'm a fashion designer. I've been designing for the past decade, but mostly for another brand.
Hi, my name is Larry. I'm representing Daraga Albay.
My name is Dino Bancoro, 35 years old. I am a fashion designer.
Did you study fashion design?
I'm a self-taught fashion designer.
Pardon? Self-taught?
Yes.
Hi, I am Sandra de la Peña, and
Hi, I'm Sandra de la Peña. I'm 27 years old from Quezon City, and I am a fashion designer.
a subtle inspiration was the Charles-Stream ball gowns, the small ones.
So my name is Prince. I have a brand called Novel. We just turned one last year.
Hi, I'm Prince Padilla, 27, from Manila, and I'm a fashion designer.
When it comes to the garment, I'm showing you this today because I think it best encapsulates what the brand's all about.
You're Vic?
Yes. Hi, I'm Vic Fatin. I'm 23, from Ikawayan, Bulacan, and I'm a fashion designer.
So my idea for this is folds. I juxtapose the folds of the human body to create folds on the garment.
Hello. So I'm Atia Barrero. I am a graduate of Fashion Management Experience. Before that, I took up marketing management at BYS University.
I am Akio Barrero. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Parañaque City and I'm a fashion designer.
So the look that I'm presenting today is a three-piece ensemble consisting of double-breasted jacket, trousers, and leg warmers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What are the three qualities I am looking for the top 6? It has to be new, it has to be outstanding, and it has to have impact. And it has to also, for the fourth, it has to touch my heart.
I'm looking for something unique, something distinct, something that is fresh. It can be a fresh interpretation of something old, or it can be an entirely new idea.
It has to be a balance of three things. Number one is, first of all, creativity. I'm looking for someone who has a really unique point of view. Number two, I'm also looking for someone who has a brand vision, someone who has the outlook to create a brand out of his creations. That's also one of the DNAs of BYS Fashion Week. We really try to encourage our designers to build a brand for themselves. Last, I'm looking for something that's wearable, a designer that can translate his aesthetic to something that more people can wear and enjoy. Your ideas are only as good as the people wearing them.
This collection is the story of my life. I started making jackets for my clients, and then I slowly transitioned to couture.
They have to propose one big grand idea. What is the big idea behind their design?
They were free to interpret it however way they wanted. Some of the designers really went very literal with very big voluminous clothes.
Hi Sir Patrick, you mentioned that do not take it literally, but here we are. Matigas kasi.
And some offered very subtle, quiet collections that was big on an idea. So that was quite exciting.
My personal take on Make It Big, I think, was having a big idea or taking from a literal big reference. So last year, I went to Tokyo. So it was there that I saw this painting on the top left, which is called Love and the Pilgrim. He had labored over this particular painting for 20 years and that it was his last major piece of work. And that moved me to tears in the middle of the museum. So I was quite inspired by this painting.
I was watching a screening of this film, Manila sa Kuko ng Liwanag by Lino Broca. All the places they've been in the movie, we were living adjacent to those places. So it just seemed natural na this is what I'm gonna be inspired by this collection.
The collection is titled Framing Bodies, as it is a showcase into the idealistic world I want to create.
When I first heard about the theme Make It Big, the first thought that came into my mind was there's no way I'm just gonna make something literally big.
I don't have many visual references to show you. Instead, I come to you with an intention of, it's an invitation essentially of what I hope to be the next chapter of women's wear here in the country.
I was inspired by Whale. Nag-branch na siya with the movie The Whale and an actual whale's heart. It's hemmed with a tubular thing that's inspired by the arteries of a heart.
I think I was in Divisoria a couple months ago for the first time, and as soon as I walked in, you could literally smell the scent of E4000 glue. And these women just frantically sewing on rhinestones on these really huge tulle dresses. So I think we took a little bit of that humor and we've implemented it onto something, but quite more intentionally.
This pretty much sums up all the learnings I had in the past decade. I really wanted every facet of my design life introduced in this grand collection.
I can assure you po ulit na my execution is better than my illustration.
excited to hear that Sir Joey Samson would be my mentor. He was one of the designers that nominated me to be in this competition in the first place. So I thought he could really guide me and advise me on how to take my designs to the next level.
Baka this can be more exaggerated kasi it's a competition. It's not for a client. This is a good shirt. Pero dahil it's a competition, maybe the buttons has to be baka better pa if it's covered na. Just being plastic kasi it's a component ng retail eh.
My mentor is Sir Dennis Laustico.
Do you think hindi naman siya repetitive, too repetitive? Kasi all the colors are represented in every outfit.
I think it's okay. Kasi there's, to a certain degree, you have to solidify the whole collection. It's good that you're experimenting with the plexiglass actually. Kasi ang fear ko lang the first time, parang there's too much use of tela from head to toe.
The mentorship was valuable because I get to have a different perspective.
Gawa ka ng ganitong gown. Wag na yung ganyan kasi magugulo. For me parang magulo. Wag na yung masyadong maraming nangyayari. Basta ang pinaka-importante, malinis. Yung pag binaligtad ng judge, ay pwede pala siyang gamitin kahit
That's very important.
Yeah. It was the memorable part of this competition, being able to be mentored by Sir Rajo Laurel.
If you really want to win this, it's like chess. Look at your opponents. What are their strengths and what are their weaknesses? Okay, their weaknesses for me, they're very cerebral. They're very quiet. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. That's them. But you're not. You're not quiet. You're loud. You're extravagant. You're drag.
So out of the 8 looks that you have, how many dresses do you have?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 dresses, and then the rest they're like modular pieces.
I think what you lack is variety.
Okay.
You need trousers, you need jackets, structure. You have a lot of draped pieces. You need something tailored. One word, showmanship. At the end of the day, this is a competition. You have to put on a show.
During the mentorship, that was the first time I met Miss Patrice. And it was also nice to have a female perspective because she was the only female mentor.
I'm not changing your design. Example lang, like this is this skirt, right?
Yes.
But you have also a very complicated top. I would definitely wear the skirt. This top, I feel, maybe I would crop this top to here. Good luck.
Thank you, Miss
Good luck,
Patrice.
Renz. I'm so excited for you.
I really appreciated having BYS. I'm a person that doesn't really think about the hair and especially the makeup. I always tend to gravitate towards the natural look. And I think BYS really helped me realize my clothes to a complete look.
Working with BYS was really straightforward. I think it was really easy. They understood a lot of what I had to say. I just wanted people to focus on the clothes. And whatever makeup or hair we did, I didn't necessarily feel like I had to transform the women and the faces too much.
With the makeup, my idea is collaborating with the makeup artist. Since yung na-partner sa akin na makeup artist, we have the same interest in terms of like what makeup we want. My idea is vibrant eyes, mainly focus yung eyes.
I feel like na-translate nila yung vision ko, what I did sa deck. The idea is like just a splash of color sa eyes and then just plain yung pinaka-base ng face. And then contact lens.
collection. This is my collection. It's inspired by acquisition through termination. During the prejudging, I was very nervous because yung mga judges is really like from the industry.
Is the tubular detail always like a present design detail in your?
My brand, I think, is it's always like evolving. It has a different concept every time. I feel like yun yung gusto kong puntahan ng brand basically. It's always based on a narrative. It's always based on a story.
For me, fashion is just having fun and the feeling of not taking it seriously. I think it's important that in fashion we have fun.
Nakita ko si Heart. Parang na-out of focus ako nung nakita ko si Heart.
We can use real leather.
Real leather? What's the material? Synthetic leather. Synthetic leather.
I think I was hoping that the collection would speak for itself, and I would just need to guide their thought process while viewing the collection.
I wanted to ask about the emotions you felt when you saw the painting.
I think I saw it during a difficult moment in my life, so it felt like being pulled out of a lonely rut or something like that. And I thought that if a visual piece of work could make somebody feel that way, then that's what I wanted to do with my own work.
This collection tells a story of reaffirmation and regaining self-confidence. I really wanted to highlight their natural features, mostly the bodice, around the hips, the bust, and the hourglass figure of the human form.
The collection essentially, especially the one I made for you guys for Mega, it's an optimistic dream for the future.
I guess because I'm more academic in nature, I would like in one sentence, because how would you describe this collection?
I think one of them definitely is curious. The second word is investigate. Just because I feel like I hope that some of these pieces make you want to ask secondary questions. They make you want to get up close and personal and really inspect what's going on.
What is your main inspiration?
I like making collages kasi. Like I take pictures when I'm walking around the city. I really wanted to showcase myself and introduce like a new facet to me. People know me by this style and I want to show them that I can do more. Yes, of course.
The Mega Young Designers Competition 2024 grand winner is... May I have the envelope, please? Spritz Makati!
Prince winning this year's Mega YDC signals a new era for young designers.
So by his winning, we expect to see a lot of Prince's work in the pages of Mega and also in our digital platform. By Prince winning, I think we are sending a message that we are looking for the next. We are looking for design that is challenging, design that is thoughtful, design that has a certain level of innovation.
Surreal. I think I need a minute. I need a good couple of days to process everything. But no, eternally grateful to Mega. I'll show the gratitude by continuing the work. Yeah.
What are your plans after winning?
I think just, we've only had a brand for 1 year, and I think it's just good to pour more energy into that. To designers, do things yourself, create things yourself. I think that's where the magic is at.
Kahit hindi ako nanalo, just being part of the top 6, I already feel like a winner. I think that's enough for me to showcase my work to the people.
I'm just happy with how I presented it and what I presented. I became more visible as a designer.
Of course, there was a pressure for me to win. Not just by other people, but myself as well, because I wanted to win. The biggest thing that has come from this experience is just allowing myself to have more time to focus on my own brand.
I think I realized how big the platform we were given was only after the competition was over. I knew it was gonna be big, but I didn't realize just how big it was gonna be.
I feel like I could have done more, honestly. Pero overall naman, I'm very proud of myself. I feel very accomplished with the collection that I presented.
It felt real in a sense that like I had a really beautiful collection that I was happy with, but I think to actually win was, well, I guess that was the ultimate goal for any of us who had applied. Winning Mega YDC, I think I go back to saying that it is like a legacy thing here in the Philippines, and I think with that comes, you know, some kind of accountability and responsibility to be able to show up for what you stand for as a designer.